Alrighty, this is the Blue Hole. Alrighty, BB. We're at the Florida Caverns State Park.
Yep.
By Marianna, Florida. Let's check it out.
I told you.
Okay.
A changed landscape. Hurricane Michael brought unpredicted winds far inland. Many old-growth hardwood and confetti fir trees could not stand up to the storm and top to the ground. With more sunlight reaching the forest floor, young trees are competing for space. If this is your first visit in a while, you may notice new views of the park. This changed landscape will keep changing as the forest's natural recovery continues.
Wow, look.
I told you.
It says lush vegetation, and now look at it.
Yeah.
Where that statue is.
Yeah, went from lush vegetation to...
You get the Sinkhole Trail and the Blue Hole Springs. And later on today, we are going to the caves or caverns. A lot of people, when they hear caverns, they think of like a cabin house, but
I don't know why.
I don't know why neither. But
because a cavern is not a cabin.
But we are here, and that's the Blue Hole Spring. And then we're going to come back here, and we're going to walk the Sinkhole Trail. But it's pretty interesting how the caverns, which is what we're going to do later, are underneath us.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Chipola River. Drops underground river sink at the bridge on Blue Hole Drive and rises about 200 yards south. Man-made log canal connects the 2
points.
Water appears to blue to our eyes because it absorbs all the colors of the spectrum. But I'll be honest with you, looking over here, it looks green. You got campsites here. You can even bring your horses and leave them at the horse stable like that guy is doing over there. All right, let's go check her out. It's nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. Makes me wonder if that water ever ran up that high to where all those rocks are.
Probably, at one time.
Where it looks like it's a landing now for a picnic area. But when you're up here, it does not look blue. People go swimming here. Now, would I go swimming here? Maybe not. Still think about the alligators. Does it look like it's changing blue?
Mm-mm. No. The water level must be down.
Fish is jumping. This will get you seasick.
No, it's definitely not blue today.
Not. But people jump in here and swim. All right, let's walk this little trail. This feels so unsafe.
Well, at least they have a thingy there.
Yeah, but if you're by yourself,
Yeah, that ain't gonna do you a bit of
that
good.
dinghy ain't gonna help you. Yeah, look at all that. But people swim here. On that side, anyway. There's another little section, but it's non-swimmable. Now, I see a little shade of blue in this one.
I see some fish. You see them over there?
No. But I know I seen them jumping.
Right there.
Okay, yeah, I see it. But this one has a tint of blue to it.
It does.
Yeah, this one has blue. Yeah, look, you can see a fish.
Yeah. You see a lot of fish. Ooh, there's a big one right there. You see him in the water? He's going that way.
Yeah, I see it. That's why I don't swim in the water. It's for the fishies. Yeah, I see a tint of blue shining this way.
Yeah.
It's a little trail you hear if you want to walk
Oh,
around.
wow. Look at the fish.
If you want to walk around it.
You see the big ones?
Yeah. I mean, on certain angles you start seeing
Yeah.
a tint.
A blue.
Yeah. But this is just a little mini trail. It walks you all the way around the circle.
You smell the cypress.
And then the next one is going to be the Sinkhole Trail. But it's pretty nice if you come out here and go camping. Very peaceful. You can do at least a good couple days here because there's a lot in the area, not just the park. They do have other trails if you dare. Tell you one thing, if you like taking pictures, it's very, very picturesque. Very nice.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't swim in this.
No, you swim in the...
Over there.
But they do have kayaking out here too, as well.
Well, right now I don't see where anyone's kayaking in this. There's just too much
Someone
damage.
who's brave.
Well, how would you get the kayak over the tree?
I'm saying someone who's brave. Someone who's brave. You'd get off over there and you get on the grass and come back.
That's a lot of work to be pulling a kayak.
You want to try to walk across that log?
No.
All right, let's go head to the Sinkhole Trail. I didn't even see this sign.
I don't see how you missed it, but okay.
Alligators are present at trails and waterways of this park. These eat fish and turtles, other small animals, but may attack larger animals such as deer. Alligators have been known to attack humans. For your safety, alligators are dangerous. Do not swim with alligators. And I heard someone in the background saying about an alligator. So don't approach or feed them. I heard someone in the background say something about alligators.
I thought I heard her say I seen an alligator.
Son of a gun. Beautiful windy day.
It was a beautiful day.
And this is the Sinkhole Trail. We're at the entrance of it. Now the blue hole is over there.
The blue spring.
Yeah. This looks a little blue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go check it out. See if we see a sinkhole.
Yeah.
We got parking right here. But yep. It's nice and quiet. Peaceful through here. So if you like horse, I see some horses, footprints.
Horse hooves, yeah.
But if you like hiking and riding your horse through nature, this is where you want to be. A lot of magnolia trees, but those are the Mexican ones because they're so separated apart.
Deer hooves.
Yep, right there. That would be cool to see. Nice deer. Now this place has two trails. That takes you to the outer by the Chipotle River, and this takes you more inner to where the sinkholes are. Oh, looks like a little cliff over there. Crazy how those magnolia trees run on a hook. I mean, they're growing on a hook like. But that one there is just, we've seen a bunch of them like that. They're growing at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
That almost looks like an alligator from afar, sideways. Huh?
Itty bitty little pine cones.
Yeah, people who collect pine cones and want to make something. Falls in the same category as the people that collect seashells.
Yep.
These must be sinkholes then, where they make these little things at. Yeah. I got those roots and everything just stand up. It's definitely got to get filled up when we have a bad rainstorm.
That's all you can smell right here in Cypress.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
You got it.
Florida Christmas tree. All right, it's a Sinkhole Trail to the right. This really makes you think about what Florida was like when the Indians and stuff were living here, and then the Spanish Wars and back in the day stuff, when you didn't have cars.
Nope, just horse and carriages.
And your feet.
And your feet.
Yeah, just look how the hurricane just snapped it. Snapped that tree to the left. Like it was nothing. Yeah. Just snapped that sucker.
Broke it like it was you breaking a toothpick in half.
Same thing over here.
Yeah. Yeah, she ripped that one right up out the ground.
The roots, yep, and all.
So just imagine 1600s, even later than that, whether you're an Indian or a white person, and you're building your house out of wood, you don't know one's coming. Yeah, I'm sure that was a living hell.
Especially this far inland of
Yeah,
Florida. It's not
especially
like
this far inland. There went those teepees and those little wooden houses.
it's so weird how they grow like that.
Well, they always say nature finds a way. It got pushed for so long.
True.
That's the way it bent, but it's still alive.
I mean, that is crazy.
Oh, look, a little holly bush.
Where?
Right here. Holly bush.
Survived. It survived.
Nature always finds a way.
I wonder if this is what you would call petrified. No, that's soft. That's soft there. But like the ones that are standing up, like that one there, that's dead.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what you call petrified wood.
I don't know.
If anyone knows, leave it in the comments.
I don't
'Cause,
think I've ever heard of petrified wood, but
Well, it's like that tree there. You see how that thing's got to be dead for the longest, straight ahead.
yeah.
Okay? And it'll always stay like that. Like
It's like it's put in shock.
it's like hard as a rock when it dies. You know what I'm saying? Because it's dead for so long. And then it gets real hard. And those trees there, they hardly ever, I mean, it could take millions of years before they break.
Oh.
Kind of like how this one looks like right here. Let me hear it. See? It's really hard. Soft on the end, but
Maybe the inside's still hard as a rock.
yeah. I'm just curious that one snapped over.
Yeah.
I'm just curious that, because I've noticed how they, like that one there, they
Yeah.
just stay there. Almost like forever and timeless, and they're so old, but yet they won't rot. Like I said, it could take millions. So just think every line here is so many years old of a tree. I don't want to say a year, but you see, like that sucker, that's solid as a rock. Like,
That's pine.
is it?
That's a pine tree.
That's
You have to
solid
do is
as a
look at
rock.
the bark, you know that's a pine tree.
Yeah, it's like that sucker ain't going nowhere.
Pine is hard. But look at this tree, okay? It got pushed over
Yeah,
and it's bringing new life
sideways.
sideways.
Yep, that's
Wherever the sun, it can get enough.
the Florida sideway trees. We have a lot of those throughout Florida, especially after a hurricane, a tree falls down. And
Oh, yeah.
Puerto Rico, the avocado tree,
There you
it's
go.
growing sideways.
Yeah.
As long as that root is in the ground and it's getting water.
And it just takes a little bit of root. It don't have to be a big one.
Yep. All right, we're at a
We're at the crossroads.
three-way. We gotta go to the right. Son of a gun.
That's hurricane damage, folks.
And that's what happens when you get the eye of a hurricane. And what it does is it'll twist the tree one way. And then that's when the front comes in, the one way. And then when the back comes in, it breaks it the other way.
Yep. Because it's been pushed over for too long.
Yeah. Look at that one. That's a homemade teepee. You just put some skin over it and you got yourself a hut. It just amazes me how that wood, it just stays like that. It's just like a rock. A lot of this trail here is very even. It's not that bad. I mean, you can ride a bike. Doesn't have to be a mountain bike. And I even think it's accessible to if you're in those electric wheelchairs. You haven't seen nothing that would stop an electric wheelchair, would you?
No.
No.
No, the terrain is pretty solid. It's not sinking. It's
other than if you came out here and it was wet and muddy.
Well, now that might be a different story.
But and your battery got to be charged, but overall of it, the terrain has been pretty good in this trail, the Sinkhole Trail. So if you have one of those electric ones that are pretty decent and can last, you're pretty good. Yep, and that's where we went that way to see the sinkholes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, we made it alive, guys. We made it alive. But I will say this much. This Florida Caverns State Park, definitely you want to camp here. They got hookups, tents, everything. It's $5 just to enter the park, regardless if you're just doing the trails. There's other trails here. We just don't have time for them. But I know Primetime Vlogs, he does a lot of state park videos where he goes around through Florida state parks.
But that one you could take a scooter down.
Yeah, that one there was pretty good.
A 3-wheel or a 4-wheel scooter or an electric wheelchair.
Yeah, I mean that one there.
Make sure your batteries are charged.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not far.
Because that whole track around is almost a mile.
Okay. So that's not bad. We did it on a nice day. The sun's starting to come out, but on a summer day, I don't know. Unless you're a hiker, but for someone like us, it's got to be cooler or cold.
Well, just make sure you bring plenty of
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, guys, come check them out. Check out the Blue Spring hole over there. Other trails here. Like I said, you can bike it, walk it,
but I have to admit, though, Hurricane Michael has still left his effects.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everywhere up in the panhandle. So if you want to come check it out, come check it out. It's beautiful up here. It's not as hot. It's in
Marianna, Florida. Marianna, Florida.
So until our next video, guys, see ya. Take care. Take care of one another. Be safe.